Good morning, y'all. Oh, I had such a good day yesterday. I made them videos and I made one, two, did I make four? One, two, yeah, I made four. And some of them turned out pretty good. And then I had that comment from that lady from Ozark Farm and Neighbor. eh, And I just thought that was something. And then I was on Facebook this morning and I went to the Ozarks Farm and Neighbor Facebook page and they had shared that video I'd made of their bacon deviled egg recipe. I just so tickled. And then I'm not needy by any means, I'm pretty simple, but I'm not needy. But I had a call and somebody had a box of food they wanted to give me. It was from the local food bank. And I'm telling you, I got that box of food and you'd have thought it was Christmas. I made a list of what I was in that box because I didn't want to forget. But I had strawberries, and I'm going to make a strawberry pie with those strawberries, fresh strawberries. There was potatoes and leeks and broccoli and cauliflower and Brussels sprouts, celery, onion, lettuce, cabbage, peppers and mushrooms and eggplant and corn. I'm probably forgetting something. But that box, well, you can't see, but that box was like that big and had all that fresh produce in it. I was in hog heaven. And I didn't need it. I'm sure somebody needs it worse than me, but I'm not going to let it go to waste. I'm going to cook that stuff. Oh, then zucchini. I'm going to fry my husband zucchini squash for lunch. He'll like that for sure because that. And the eggplant. I really don't know what to do with the eggplant. I don't want to let it go to waste. I'll have to research some recipes on eggplant because I don't know what to do with eggplant. I just never was an eggplant fan. But I know what to do with all that other stuff. The celery and onions. I'm going to boil some chicken and make some chicken and dressing coming up for the weekend. That'll be good. I make good chicken and dressing. I get requests for it, and it's one of them recipes that I don't recipe nothing. It's one of them things you don't really use a recipe. You put your cornbread, you put your leftover biscuits, you put your sleeve of crackers, and you boil chicken, and you sage. You gotta have that sage, and it just comes together, and it's so good. Someday with all that list of fresh vegetables I just read off to you, I just have to make lots of good stuff. There's a little food bank. I'm rural, so I live outside of town, and since I work, I don't go down to the food bank. They tell me there's cars lined up for miles when they give the food away, but I don't ever bother going down to get it. And then somebody just thought of me and brought me this box, and it was just a blessed day because I just feel like I'm a blessed person. I am. I'm blessed going in and blessed going out. Well, see, that's about all for me. If I fry in that zucchini squash and there's ears of corn in that box, if I make him a fresh ear of corn, and I save that little dab of hamburger meat, if I fry him a hamburger patty and make him a hamburger, I'm out of hamburger buns. I may have to make some hamburger buns. But he could eat that hamburger on a piece of light bread if you had to. Still have a little bit of light bread. But I'm looking forward to the strawberry pie. Can't you tell? Look at me. I love to eat. I love to cook. I love to eat. And it's never anything fancy. I love to try new recipes. I know when I make a video, and if you look out on my porch, I don't know if you'll see it in any of the upcoming videos because it hadn't quite been there yet. But I've got a little coffee pot hanging out there. It was just kind of a vintage thing. I just hung it on the porch because sometimes I hang stuff out there. You can't see all the stuff, junk I've got hanging out there. But in that little coffee pot, there's a little bird that's been going in there and making a nest. And he sits out there on a redbud tree beside it and just sings and sings. But then you'll see him go down in that coffee pot. I don't know if you'll see him or not, but But maybe if I leave the door open and it's not too, and I don't make too much noise, you may catch a glimpse of them. I call them my noisy neighbors. I got to get off here and make breakfast, have another sip or two of coffee, and see what I'm going to do with my blessings from yesterday. Y'all, have a blessed day.